everybody? Welcome back to the Realest People in Real Estate podcast, where we talk about the real shit and not about real estate. I'm Brooke.
I'm Tyra.
And I am Nicole. And today we are so excited to have Mr. Norm Trotter, the Mr. and the Mr. and Mrs. Real Estate. Welcome to the RPR podcast.
Absolutely. I appreciate you, beautiful ladies, for having me. You left out a few of my names.
All right, let's go for it.
Big Lemon, Mr. Real Estate. I can't. Small Aristotle. You feel me? We gonna make it happen today, though. I'll cut it short. Let's go.
Let's go. All right.
All right.
Open
So
this one?
yeah.
All right.
So,
Let's do this.
Mr. Real Estate. Lemon. Give us some of those names.
Yeah. What are they again?
Yeah,
Let's go for them again.
Big Lemon.
Let's go
Big
through
Lemon.
them. Let's talk about that one first.
Big Lemon is, so it was lemon pepper.
Okay.
All right, there's stages to this, right?
All right.
So we rock the good hair. Y'all ain't the only ones that got good hair. I had good hair.
Okay.
My hairline trying to dip on me, but I'm still gonna rock what I got. So the lemon pepper, they say salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Right. So the salt and pepper, that's old school. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little nice. I'm kind of new flavor. You feel me?
Okay.
So that's where the lemon, came in.
The lemon came in.
The
Okay.
lemon, yeah. So I just, rocked the lemon pepper. I was supposed to have 360s. It didn't happen. I don't have the dedication no more. I got too much. Can I cuss?
Yeah, of course.
All right, too much shit going on. So, I just, I can't see me, though. Hold on, let me see if I could do that.
We got
Do what you gotta
two
do.
lives
I
going
know.
on
We got
right
so
now.
many lives going on right now.
It's all good. Don't even worry about it.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let me
fix
see.
yourself. Yeah.
I don't want to tear nothing up. There we go.
All right.
Yeah. Y'all good?
Oh,
No, go ahead.
Wait, stop. You're
Okay.
so right. We forgot the most important part of this podcast.
Yeah, where we at?
Popping
We are
bottles.
popping bottles.
Okay, I could dig that.
You can get into, we will get into
Yeah.
everything, but we have a very, very important ritual that we start every single podcast with.
Okay.
And we pop some bottles.
I'm with that. I brought my little Wakanda water.
We don't pop Wakanda water.
Yeah, so
We got some other stuff we're popping over here. But we did forget about that because that is a very important step of this
Give me some
process.
lemon. We call that lemon juice.
Oh,
That's lemon juice?
Okay.
That's just
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
It was heavy again.
It almost
Did it hit you?
I heard it.
Anything we drink, it's lemon juice.
right.
It ain't got to be lemon juice. It can
Okay,
be
lemon. Whatever is lemon.
So we
though.
drink
Okay.
Snoop Dogg's champagne, and we've been trying so hard. And
Yeah.
I'm Snoop. I'm still coming for you because
We need a sponsor.
We need a sponsor, and we drink you.
We drink
We
you.
drink
We drink you
this.
every week.
Okay.
We don't drink you.
Okay.
We drink this.
Okay, you
wow,
drink
that
the
was
Snoop.
really
Okay.
bad. But Snoop, we do. We drink this every week, and it has become a thing for us. I'm sorry, that was so bad. See, you
was
already
going through your
jinxed
mind at
me.
the
You already jinxed me before we
You were
even
looking
started.
over there,
I was
that's
looking
all I'm
over,
saying.
looking over at that cute handler over there pouring that champagne.
It's all good.
So,
You too, drinking Snoop. I'm straight on Snoop, but I ain't drinking Snoop tonight.
no.
Yeah.
So
We got something different for
we
you,
got
though.
something
We
for
got
you.
your request.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What was your request?
Yeah. So
what do we drink?
I don't know, whoever my PR person talked to, I'm a little, let down. I was supposed to have some purple Skittles, separated with some yellow Skittles and some Remy. And I just get here and they got the Remy. So, yeah, I'm
trying.
We're going to let you know about yourself. I'm going to let you know about yourself. It's all good, though.
Well,
when
we
I
tried.
find a store that sells only purple and yellow Skittles.
See, you got to have somebody pick them out. They got to
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
I didn't get that
That's
memo.
what they do for, established, celebrities and stuff. And so since
I
that's
was
me,
about
That's
to go.
you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to go back to what we were just talking about. So how J-Lo has her little.
Yeah, J-Lo.
Yeah.
I, don't quote me. It was one of the female celebrities. It was some years back. They was talking about how her nipples was always perky. And, she had somebody that was on staff, and that's all they did. They traveled with her just to, they do this, what I'm saying?
Okay.
She
They
wanted
probably put
them
some
like
icy
that?
hot because how are they gonna stay like
I
that?
know, but that ain't gonna be my job.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if you want Skittles,
You got a handler.
my handler ain't touching nobody's nipples. Let's just call that right now.
He can't touch mine either.
Wait.
But who wants perky nipples?
Yeah, for
during,
everything.
It's part of the outfit.
Is that part of the outfit? Is that like the?
Sex sales, man. Y'all
Yeah.
know
That
what
is
it
so
is.
true. All right.
Okay. Be looking at them little perky.
Okay.
To each his own.
So we are going to cheers to the 4th episode of the RPR podcast.
It's a
Norm,
bet.
thank you so much for being a part of this.
Appreciate
we truly
y'all.
okay. So go ahead, Tyra. We're gonna dive into these alter egos that Mr. Norm has.
So you were talking about Lemon. Is it just lemon or is it lemon pepper? What is it?
It's ever changing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not. It started off in one spot. I don't know where it's gonna end. But right now, it went from lemon pepper to lemon.
Okay.
And now I'm limb. You feel
Oh,
me?
lamb.
Yeah.
So you like went from like Puff Daddy to P Diddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Is that like where
That's
we're at? Like we went from like we started at the Puff Daddy, now you P Diddy.
Yeah, you know.
Now it's just Diddy.
That's true. Then he went to Diddy.
Love.
Yeah.
He
So now
was
you're just
love or
lamb.
something.
Then he went to Puff. You know.
That's true.
Yeah.
So it's a lamb now.
I can totally understand that.
Yep.
So in one phrase, what is that? What is lemon? Lemon, limb.
Yeah,
what?
it's really
Who is
just
that?
it's okay. So I don't want to overuse this term, and I'm sure like anytime everybody come on here, everybody will probably like say it, but I really live it. You know,
Okay.
like, I don't have the ability to give you anything other than norm. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like real raw. Like this is who I am. I can't manipulate or change or do something outside of really who I am. So you know, lemon is really just like it's a space. It's it's euphoric. It's you can be lemon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be lemon too. You know,
we could be lemon too.
Yeah, you can be lemon.
Is it just being real?
It's just being yourself.
Okay.
Well, then that's why you're here, because that's exactly what we are.
Handle all the backlash and everything that come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because the shit that I do say or whatever the case may be, everybody not with it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So you know that's the problem. You know,
Right.
I cannot change that about me,
And that's
I'm
cool.
not, yeah.
But that's what makes you.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So I'm gonna do the best I could do with whatever I'm doing at that given moment. And next, tomorrow I might be jumping out of a plane. You know, I don't know.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
I don't know.
I'm all for that. Let's see. I would love to
You
do
did that before?
No, never.
I would absolutely love to do that. I've jumped off a bridge, but
I'll
I've
never
not
do that
jumped
in
off
life.
a plane.
I will never do
Just
that.
FYI.
I did do the
Tyrant.
bridge, but I would love to do the plane. That would
jumped
be
off a bridge?
I did.
Yeah.
I was
Wow.
18 and I jumped off
How
a bridge. It was a bungee. We did bungee jumping. So
Like, how far up were you?
I have no idea. I was 18 on
how
spring
was that?
break. Amazing.
Okay.
It was absolutely like a couple people went before me, and then next thing I knew, I'm up there and I'm standing there. It was in Texas, so it was just a straight push. Like there was no thinking about it,
Spicy.
and
Yeah.
it was the most.
And you're just dangling?
I mean, like it was a bungee jump. Like
At the end, you're just dangling?
oh yeah, and then there's people at the bottom, and then they lower you, and then you like hit the water, and but so yeah, no, it's. I would love to jump off a plane. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, I said that, you know, I used to be 100 something pounds, but so I don't know now. Actually, I need to think about it. Yeah, this big lemon talking us. Yeah, this is a little different over here. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So if y'all see me adjust myself a couple times, that's just because this beater under here be moving up, and then I'm gonna have a B cup. I need to keep the A's going. You ready?
That's too funny.
Okay. So what was the next one that you said? What's your other one?
You know, Mr. Real Estate. You know, so
We can't talk about real estate though, but you can still
real estate. Yep.
talk about the name.
So the name is you know, I don't even know how it really happened. You know, I've been in the game. I'm not gonna talk about real estate, but I've been in the game for a little over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And you know, maybe a year or two into it, that's just what came to me. And you know what I'm saying? It just stuck. I call myself that.
Okay.
What's cool about that though is when you out in public and people, you know, stop you and say, "Hey, you know,
Mr. Real Estate."
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I didn't why I did it. You know, I just needed something catchy to kind of associate myself, and that's kind of what it led
It's
to.
branding.
Yeah.
People
Yeah,
ask me
it
all the
is.
time. They're like, "What's your real name?" They just know me as a millennial agent. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I have a question about that. So you have the title Mr. and Mrs. Real Estate. So how does your wife feel about that?
So yeah, let's clarify, because Mrs.
that-
Real
that's
Estate
not
is
your
not
wife,
Mrs.
correct?
Trotter.
So
Okay.
I am married in real estate to Mrs. Real Estate, and that's my partner Tony.
Okay.
Yep. So a lot of people do. They do think. So a lot of people though, you weren't by yourself.
Okay, because
a lot
I
of
definitely
people-
did. And I've known you like how many years
Yes,
have I
it's
known
been
you?
it's been
I've known
grip.
you for a
It's
long
been a
time,
grip,
and you
yeah.
said that to me, and I said, "I'm sorry, why?"
But you know what? Also, so
I never knew that.
with that, my wife is extremely introverted. So my real wife, you don't really see her much unless I post a picture, something like that. She don't have social media, anything like that. So, but getting back to your question, she totally cool with it. Like,
That's
my wife's
cool.
super chill. She supported me. She like literally the rock, and
That's
she
cool.
keep me going. You know, for real. So no ego or anything
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
So let's talk about your family for a minute. So we have Mrs. Trotter, Erica, and then your children.
Yep, Jaden and Cadence.
And they're how old?
My son is 16, and today was his first time driving by himself.
Okay.
Big moment.
It's a big moment.
I went through that.
It is a big moment.
Yeah.
I videotaped my son like walking out of the house. He's like, "Mom, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "You don't understand. You're getting in a car for the first time without me."
Yeah.
So like, he's like, "Stop
Yeah.
videotaping."
They don't like that.
No, they don't. But I did.
Though.
He
I'm
liked
sure
it.
He was driving when he was 14 or something like that. You know, that's another story too. But
Yeah.
he had to get to practice today because I had to come up here and be a part of this dope ass podcast. So, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all for letting
Thank
my
you.
boy drive for the first time.
I love it.
Y'all a part of history. All right?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
We love being a part of history. So then speaking on your children, you have amazing children. You do talk about them all the time.
That's everything.
Yeah. And your wife, Erica.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. So again, if y'all only knew the hell that I put this woman through, like I'm the guy that, you know, I've heard the phrase coined serial entrepreneur like over the years, time and time.
I'm married to one of those, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. And so you a special being.
Yeah,
to be
it's
able
difficult.
to stand in that fire. Because my first jump I was a parole agent. So shout out to Rick Ross.
Stop it. You were? I didn't know
I was a parole
that.
agent for like 5 or 6 years.
Okay.
The ceiling literally was just too low. Like, you know, like, and no disrespect to any other agents. You do a marvelous job, you know, and I support you guys. I just had to move on and do something different. So, you know, I took a lot of heat from, not my wife, really from my mom. My mom was like, boy, what you mean you about to leave this good paying job? You got all these good benefits and this, that, and
Because that's that generation. Like, let's be real about it. That is that generation. I think all of our parents were a part of that generation. And my mom was the same way because I left a 22-year career to be, you know, a real estate agent. So I think
that's a big jump.
And it is.
It
I
is.
think that's the whole idea of that generation being so used
That
to being
security,
in that security of having that job and that paycheck.
It's scary out here, for real.
It
you
is.
know, like, I don't care how good you're doing. It's not for everybody, you know.
Right.
Like,
Definitely
you
not.
don't know when them checks is coming. It's a little bit different. So
You work a little harder.
A lot.
yeah, like,
I was just saying a little. Don't scare the people, Tyra. Don't scare
A
them.
lot harder.
like a lot harder.
So I have to talk about Erica really quick, and this is something that I've talked to you about in private, and I think that it's such a commendable thing. So Erica was a surrogate for her sister to have a baby, and that was about a year ago, correct?
No, so
longer than that.
Was it longer than that?
Yeah,
Gosh,
yeah.
I feel like it was just last year.
Yeah, no, my niece just turned. I'm on the spot right now, so
Don't judge.
5-ish.
Stop it.
I know
I
it was before the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did I think it was like just? I thought it was during the pandemic. So it was. So no, wait. So she was pregnant when we were working with you. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Okay, so it was a while ago.
Yeah.
And how was that whole experience? For her and for you.
Yeah, yeah.
How was that whole experience?
So it's beautiful. Like I'm gonna keep it 1,000. So, it was a process that, you know, going into it, we was extremely hopeful, optimistic. You know, it's all these you know, things that can go wrong. And,
Absolutely.
You know, but you know, we actually did well. So, you know, they took a couple of eggs, you know, and they used, I think, just one, you know, and it worked with the first one, you know. So
That's awesome.
Yep. So that happened, and it was a little bit different though. Like you know, so like.
I mean, how is it to see your wife pregnant? And
It's
that
baby.
whole experience. I mean, that's your niece, but in the let's be real,
And then
in the
it's
big
not
picture, that's not your
yours.
child.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You gotta deal with all the emotions.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, how was that whole experience
Yeah.
for you and for her?
So it was honestly my idea. Like, so I wanted.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, because
Okay.
you know, I mean, and I hope they don't have a problem with me expressing this. I'll keep it light on their end. But you know, they have been trying. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law, who actually is, you know, a lot of people that know me know Keith Miller. You know, he's a good high school, elementary friend of mine. So we are brother-in-laws.
Oh, okay.
But your brothers.
Yeah, but we've been, rocking forever. So
Yeah.
at any rate, they have been trying, to conceive on their own, and, whatever reason they were not able to. I tried to get my wife to do this when, I'm talking about, she was like in her late 20s, and she was like, nope, absolutely not. I'm straight. I'm not doing it, blah, blah, blah. A couple years later, they were still at it, and nothing was happening. So she kind of just gave in. She did it, and it was the blessing upon, like it's a magical moment. Like, so the end result, I got this little bright-eyed, like, crazy-ass niece. Like, she is amazing. Carly is, she'll light up any room. She's super smart. Yeah. I want to say this. I got a good friend circle, like a good core group of friends that I'm with. And I'm not going to lie, like, it seemed like all of our children are doing extremely well, like, educational-wise and stuff like that. And they're really smart. She killing it. Like, she the one that's, like, she's smart as hell. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So she's a different level.
So do you have, like, a different attachment or emotion? Like an
yeah.
emotional connection with her because Erica carried her?
Honestly, no. She's my niece, and it's been, like, I don't know if it's anything intentional. It's just been compartmentalized, you know what I'm saying? Like, so nothing outside of that. Like, and it is strange. And I realized how strange it is because a lot of people don't understand that. They're like, how did your wife deal with that when my wife will shut my niece down before anybody. if she come in, she be like, oh, I want to stay. She a sweet little, oh, I want to stay, Auntie Erica. And she like, nah, you got to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's been like that. Because again, my wife is, she in her space and she do her.
Absolutely.
So the love is obviously, our minds
it's such an amazing story.
Yeah,
like, I totally,
that's cool.
Give so much
y'all want to know something else?
Kudos
yeah,
to y'all
absolutely.
for that.
Yeah, you want to know like something else about the process?
Go ahead.
Like
I mean, is there something you want to tell us?
Yeah.
Because
okay, so you wanted to ask me about sex or something like that?
So that's what you want to talk about?
I mean, don't put it on me. I kind of know where it's... So that part sucked balls. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the thing is it's not a natural process. So like they're injecting her and giving, they're making her womb ready. So what naturally happens, for a woman's body to go through, prepare you to, carry and give birth, it's not happening because you're not naturally
having a baby.
So,
right.
Her pain level and her tolerance and stuff like that was different. Mind you, we had 2 children prior. And so I can totally understand what that process is prior to, and then with my niece, right? And so let's just say...
It has to be such a different process, though. Like, it has to be...
It's not... It wasn't... Like, she was more or less... So like, she didn't enjoy... interaction or intercourse the way she would have. For sure, you enjoy my shit. You feel me? but she didn't enjoy the process after.
Eric, you might have to go home and get Eric. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she already knows. I'm already. I'll bring some gifts. I mean,
but it's a real life. It's like true. It's true story.
It's real. I mean, you know what I'm saying. I'm 40, but I still feel like I'm in my early 20s with it. And I'm not, but you know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I had stuff to do, you feel me? So that time period, I mean, I could probably count on one hand in a whole year how many times we had intercourse. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't it. Was
it like what was she feeling though? Was it a different?
My wife is she's a pleaser, so she does want to. She knew like I was going through whatever I was going through, so she was with it. But I'm also not a guy that's gonna be like, yeah, you just gonna be in pain, like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't get nothing. Like I don't know, some crazy weirdo motherfucker could probably enjoy that. Like I don't. Like
absolutely.
So it was like, we just, me and by myself and,
So let's go with that
or whoever the hell her name was.
Did that, like, strain y'all relationship? Like, how was it during that time? Did it kind of...
No. I mean, it did change the dynamic. So prior to being married, I mean, I used to cook Thanksgiving dinners, all types of stuff. Like, I used to cook a little, When I got married, I ain't gonna lie, like all that went out the window. Like I'm a little bit of a traditionalist in that sense. Like I do I cook. I would clean and do all that stuff as well. But I'm not, like when she came in, she can cook. She from down south. My wife can burn.
Oh, she's from she can cook good
from
then.
Alabama, yeah.
Woo,
So
Alabama
she really can cook. And
I'm sorry.
You see,
I wasn't insinuating that.
what you saying?
But I was just saying though, like down south cooking, nothing compares.
She can burn. So I kind of got accustomed to just relying on her to cook meals for me. And that was like one of the things, like, so she used to be like, I don't have the energy, I don't this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yeah, right, like you playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, cook my meal, anime, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, it started unfolding, and then it started, hitting me like, oh, she doesn't have the energy. She doesn't have the, so she would be in the bed. Like, she would be.
I will say being pregnant older in age is completely different than being pregnant younger. Because I had my last one at 39 and it was a completely different world.
I can see how
old was she when she had the baby?
So my wife is she'll be 40 this year. So my niece is
35.
Yeah,
35.
36. Yeah, so she was at 34, 35.
Yep. So that was when I had my third one was at 35, and it's crazy how your body responds totally different. My first one was at 23 and my last one was at 39. So it's not the same, as women. So
because you're already low on energy anyway,
absolutely.
even when you're young. So I can only imagine.
No, don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
No.
Not at all.
How was the birth though? Were you in the room?
Amazing, yeah. So I recorded it. I'm a fool.
You did?
I went live.
Oh, I love it.
You went live?
Yeah.
You went live?
Yeah, I did.
You did not.
I did. It's in the cloud. Like, you got
Who does that?
find that motherfucker. It's on there.
Norm, you went live?
We're going to find it.
It take a special woman
to
allow you to go live. Because I would have looked at him and be like, you better turn that damn camera off.
That's always the case, though, with me. Like, I'm not, everybody got that uncle that's always got the camera and, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you that
I'm
uncle.
Yeah.
Where you shouldn't have the camera. So you have the camera.
So you that uncle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody likes me when I'm in the area. Like, if I got a phone by me, you own it. You know? So yeah, I did. I went live. But again, it was a tearjerker. It was extremely emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, knowing what they went through. To
get to that point.
That it was huge. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
So I just I love everything about it. Like I said, and shout out to my wife again for doing something.
Absolutely.
For real, shout out.
Yeah, cheers to Erica because honestly, that's amazing.
For sure.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah. So let's talk about Norm, the kid Norm, like growing up. Like let's talk about that. Tell us about.
Because you're gonna hide much. You got people in here that knew you back then, right? So.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Your childhood, like coming up. Give us some more information.
All right. So my nickname is. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you.
What's the other?
Another one. Add one to the list.
Nickname was Spanky. Spanky from Alf.
We need to know the story behind Spanky.
It's nothing like what you think now. Okay. So really, my mom was really young. She was like 18 or 19 when she, when I was conceived, probably in the back of a truck or something like that. I don't know,
Stop it.
I mean, she was young. You wasn't paying for nothing, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't getting rooms when you was 18 and 19. But, my mama did an amazing job. Shout out to my mama. Love you. So
you better add that in there real quick.
So
we can edit that if you want.
She right? Everybody, this is the lemon.
This is lemon. Okay, here we go.
It's good. It's bad.
We're here
it's
for
ugly,
it.
Right?
It is what it
is. We're here for it.
So she thought that she was actually naming me Alfalfa because he had that piece of hair that used to stick up, right? So she accidentally gave me the nickname Spanky when it really was supposed to be Alfalfa.
Oh, okay.
But
your real name wasn't going to be Alfalfa, right?
No. That
was your nickname.
Because I thought you were saying she was going to really name you Alfalfa, and I was going to apologize.
She was thinking Alfalfa
for a nickname. Got it.
It ended up being
and then
Spanky.
It became Spanky.
Then
okay.
Spanky turned into Spank. And then I was cool with that.
So you were called Spank.
Yeah,
you were cool with it.
I'm still called Spank. So one side of my family, so my dad's side of the family,
lemon.
Yeah, they still. That's if I show you a text message, everybody still refers
to
me
as Spank.
Okay. So and then I had to try. I tried to take that name away because I had these two badass cousins, like in particular. Shout out to Tasha and Tiffany. They bad as hell, right? They used to be like abusive. Like they was just they younger than me. You know, they stanky spanky. You know what I'm saying? So after so many years of that, I ain't want that.
You were done with it.
Yeah, I was done with it.
Okay.
They didn't let that go. They still call me Spank till today. So, which is cool. I'm good with it today. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's what happens when you grow.
Yeah. So that's just, you know, early on, you know. But childhood, I was I mean, like I said, I'll tell y'all for real. Like I had a real nice upbringing. You know, like I, you know, had all the little thrills and frills and stuff like that. My mom was getting me all types of stuff. You know, my parents took care of me well. I would consider myself to be an athlete. I'm gonna tell y'all a little quick story.
Why are there chuckles in the background? There was a lot of chuckles from the producing section.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the story, man. About this cat, bro. Like so I was an athlete. You know, I was nice. You know, I was thinner. You know, when I was in.
That was before the element of cooking.
It was like
became
4th grade or something like that. I came from like Merriman Elementary. Went
Shout
to
out to
Wick. Yeah, for sure.
Romtown.
The R. Let's get it. So you know, I'm an athlete. I'm kind of cocky, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this, that, and the other. I ain't know what I was doing. They had like this little athlete day or whatever or I forgot what they call it. Somebody in here probably know exactly what it was called, but.
Hold on.
Yeah, like,
as the producing section, do we know what it was called? What was it called?
Track and field.
Do we have a name for it?
Olympic Day.
Yeah.
Olympic Day. Was it Olympic
Field
Day
or whatever?
Olympic Day. All right, let's put a name to it. It was Olympic Day because that's a big name. Olympic Day.
So I'm gonna dive in right to this one particular event. It was like it was a mile. It was a mile run. And you know,
love
like
the mile run.
Yeah. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm nice out here. You know, like I think I had like pump waves, you know, like finger waves. I had finger waves.
In 4th grade? This was 4th grade?
I told you, Lemon had been around.
Okay.
Lemon's been around for a while, huh?
Yeah.
He just didn't fully come out.
Yeah, I was him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm running, you know what I'm saying? I just had got the waves too. It was hot as hell out.
Are these real waves?
Yes,
or
pump like finger waves, you know, where they, you know, press, like the real deal.
The 4th grade.
You know what I'm saying? I had a Jerry curl before that and a Hawaiian silky. I've been him.
Wow.
Yeah,
Lem's been around for a straight minute.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, he been doing this thing. So.
Okay, so
we're back to Olympic Day.
Yeah, so we back on Olympic Day, you know, so I'm nice. I'm out here. We gonna fast forward. I mean, you know, first lap, cool, whoop, whoop, whoop. It's probably about 30 kids out there, so I don't know. You know, I'm in the top 5, you know, little pack. I'm pacing myself, you know, I'm good. You know, we getting around to like the 3rd lap.
Imagine, I'm laughing already. I'm sorry.
We getting around to the 3rd lap. Now, I didn't know this cat, you know what I'm saying? Like, apparently people knew who he was. And I didn't know him though. I'm like, shit, I am him. It doesn't matter who out here. I'm and who nobody else got no waves in their head right now.
Right.
Running this mile, 90-degree weather.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing my thug. I'm like, yeah, I got it. I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to turn this like last corner, and it's on. I'm turning it on. I'm moving these legs, and we going to the finish line. And then
wait for it.
He tripped.
I ain't tripped.
Wait for it. 3 hours later.
This black, ugly, just ugly man, just boy, man, child, just striding on me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing left. Like I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You ever ran real hard and felt like you was moving, but you wasn't?
Your adrenaline, you start getting that adrenaline.
I was like this though.
Yeah.
I'm crying.
I was going backwards, and so I'm like, this shit ain't right. Like this, I'm supposed to be going that way. And you know, long story short, not only did I not come in 2nd place, I came in 3rd actually. And only to be beat by, you know.
If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah, it don't matter what it was because I was supposed to win, so it didn't matter.
So what happened? Like you were there.
Robert Courtney Collins.
That's why the producing section is laughing so loud right now.
He's smart.
He knew it. He knew that story was coming. Look, Robert Courtney Collins was this.
There's specifically a video on Facebook of Rob's daughter running, and he told her, wait till the last lap to run.
We need that video.
Yeah.
That video will be.
He did that a long time ago.
So he's been planning this for a long time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know nothing about it.
That was the secret, though. You make everybody think that you're not going to win, and then at the very last minute you pick up that full
That story
speed.
just became 10 times better.
Yeah, I ain't have what it took. I didn't have whatever.
Well, thank you so much for coming on our podcast, even though Rob Collins beat you in 4th grade.
He
at the Olympic Day.
Yeah, it was a big moment for him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out to Rob.
But you got 3rd place.
I feel like you need to be in here real quick so the audience can see who it is.
Because he's over. So if anyone doesn't know that, he's over there cracking up right now because this is classic. And I wasn't expecting that name drop, and then it came, and I think it just went full circle.
I expected it right away. But
I did not, but I was crying over here because that was a great story. But so was not accepting that. Were you done?
Career?
No. So I actually that didn't inspire me. It didn't really affect me or anything like that. I was like, this guy just been training for this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I just
in the 4th grade.
In the 4th grade.
He's been doing this for a long time.
So I just kept doing what I did. I was a thug. You know what I'm saying? So I had
with finger waves.
Yeah, with finger waves. Yeah,
in 90-degree weather.
Y'all gon'. I got pictures. I'll share with them.
No, we need pictures. That's what we do on this podcast. We share pictures.
We share pictures.
So
in the wicker
we need
chair,
those pictures. Absolutely, please.
Everybody
we
got
need
those
these pictures.
Yeah. So look. So I ended up. I didn't like the dude though. Like I didn't. But then I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna say. So what moved me to the next space was I was like I didn't really know what I wanted to do. Like I was up under my mom. My mom was really like into the music and stuff like that. Like if you ask me who my favorite rapper was back then,
let's know.
Vanilla Ice.
Stop it.
Is that for real?
Yeah, seriously.
Like, okay.
No joke. Like because I really didn't like. My mom really didn't let me listen to rap. Anita, Betta.
You knew all
Gladys
those.
Knight. Oh, I'm going
Absolutely.
hard. Like I used to have to socialize. Do the social, with my mom, all that. So, like, I ain't really have that,
But then when you heard that Vanilla Ice, boy.
Whole nother level.
Oh, I'm cold. And me and Ice is, we 1-on-1. So
maybe we can get sponsorship from Vanilla Ice. Hey, Vanilla Ice.
So I just say that to say I was a little bit different.
That's true, yes.
I didn't know exactly what I was going to do with sports or nothing like that. It was a cat named, y'all might want to edit him out. I don't know. He was a habitual liar. And I didn't know this. I had just moved to the neighborhood and I knew him. Like, I moved over there. I had new friends. I had to pick up new friends. I was in Wellesley. Shout out to the Dub. And then he used to come back home every day and be like, man, I'm a quarterback. I did this, that, and the other. I scored 3 or 4 touchdowns, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And I'm like.
But you didn't get beat by Robert.
Hold on.
He did. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
But wait, there's more.
No. So he's. Every day I'm hearing the story. Oh, I threw a 30. All this crazy stuff. So I'm like, if you good, I'm gonna be phenomenal. You right? So I didn't know nothing about football. Nothing. My first number. Now I'm y'all see I'm short man.
How old were you at this point?
I was fourth grade.
Still in
So we're still in 4th grade, okay.
Yeah, so yeah, that was because that's when I moved over there and I was trying everything, meet new people and stuff like that. So my first number and first position, again, I'm a man of short stature, in case y'all didn't know. I know I'm a big presence, in this building, but I'm a short stature man. And I was a linebacker. I was the middle linebacker. And my number was 69.
Of course it was. I would expect nothing less.
My first number is 69. That's hilarious. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like for
Big Lemon, I would expect nothing less.
For football, that's a lineman number anyway. Like, for y'all that don't know, that's not a middle linebacker's number. But I was 69. But I was cold-blooded. I used to really take people's head off. Like, I'm one of the best hitters in Romulus history, and that's a fact, Shout out to Mr. Woods. Mr. Woods is he confirmed that himself. Eddie Woods, Michael Woods' daddy. Yeah, he told me, Norman,
giving a lot of shout outs here.
I'm shouting out people who deserve shout outs.
Absolutely.
Cool.
That's what we do.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's what we do.
What's up, E. Woods?
Yeah, yep, for sure. So he told me, Norm, that's I took the dude out. That's what I used to do, so anyway, sports-wise, I was going to U of M, no question about it, and that's it. So I was going to be playing football, and then it just realized. I won't go into the long part of that story because it gets a little boring. I got some coaches that came in that kind of like took a little bit of my drive away from me. I was 135 pounds when I graduated from high school. right? 135 pounds. Graduated. I was benching with my lineman though. I was benching 2 1/4 like with my lineman.
So you're hanging with them.
I'm a monster for real. Like this shit is not.
So the monster carries over into the ego, into everything.
Yeah,
the monster
lemon been
so
around.
the lemon been around.
Lemon been around.
Yeah, lemon been around.
That monster was there back then.
So what happened as far as
I don't like that segue.
no?
It's implying that I'm still not here. What the hell?
No, listen, because like in 4th grade, you know, you had like the track going and the football.
So real talk, like I said, I lost a little bit of the drive. My squad is all hoopers. Like, so the dudes that I ran with, all of them.
So did you ever try basketball?
I did, but they all 6'2" and better, and shit just didn't work. Like I already realized it wasn't. I was nice. Like backyard game, I was cold.
But some of those NBA players now are like.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
All right.
We won't go there. We had like 1 or 2.
Back then.
Yeah.
Okay, but now.
Spud, Muggsy. Now everybody tall as hell. And it just didn't work. So
because now they like 5'9", 5'8". Some of them.
No.
Some of them like point guards and stuff. No, they're not.
They're saying no.
No, they like
shit.
a short guard.
Oh no.
Those are football players. See, I don't do basketball. I'm straight football, but the football players are.
Yeah, they got a couple of them too. You
so
just
did you
trying to
make
shout
it
out
to
your
U of M?
or whatever. Hell
I am, but he always reminds me. He's like, he's 5'9", right? And I'm like, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, so I let all that go. Like, right, like I was just an athlete. I was, however, let me throw this in here because y'all didn't know. Introducing, I forgot, AKA Romulus 1998 Homecoming King. That's me.
I remember that.
There you go.
I remember that.
Well, cheers to that.
Fuck, that's an accomplishment.
It was. I still
Like,
remember the picture.
Yeah. I'm really that guy. I try
With the
to
crown,
tell y'all. Yeah, I still got my
You still have the crown?
With the cape and all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, they really give you like a crown to take home?
Shout out to my queen, Keisha Stewart, 1998. We understand.
How was Norm in school?
Yeah. Tell us about that.
Norm in school was.
You were homecoming king. Queen, yeah.
We'll edit that.
Yeah, that'll be edited.
No, you can keep it. Don't edit. No.
Homecoming king.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I was real cool. Like, I feel like I was a very likable person. Like, I don't really think that I had many enemies or anything like that. And honestly, I think that is one of the reasons why, like, I was for real, like, voted the homecoming king, shit like that. Like, it ain't nothing but like a little baby popularity contest.
Yeah,
it wasn't nothing else. You know what I'm saying? But I used to have people walk up to me and they'd be like, yeah, Norm, I'm really voting for you. I want you to win and stuff like that. And I'll be like, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you. They'd be like, yeah, you nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really, like,
nice guy.
It'll be the guys that probably was mistreated by other people and stuff like that, and I still show everybody love.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so that was, so that was that. So, like, I was a okay student, like I didn't really have anybody pushing me educationally wise. And of course I was still going to U of M to play football, so it really didn't matter. So, I was just like, I just did enough to get through, right? My mom was real big on discipline and like chores, and like I could outfold the best of y'all together. I could sort clothes with a champion. Like I don't have a color load and a white load, or I got a gray, a black, a white. I got socks. I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, so my wife.
So you do it all.
She stopped doing my laundry like a long time ago. My wife. She was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, but that was one of the things that my mom. I had to vacuum every day. Like, so my mom was more like the disciplinarian. She was the,
Do you have siblings?
With an iron thumb. I do, and that's a lot of people don't know that. I got a sister, Valencia Matthews. I got a little brother, Deshaun Hale. So my sister's with my mother, and my brother is with my father, and then I actually have an adopted brother as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So.
So do you think that the person that you were in high school molded you to where you are today, and the person you are today doing what you're doing?
Not molded. I'll say this. Like, I'm literally the same exact person I was.
Okay.
Then. So, like, if you look at my yearbook, it all say the same thing. Like, keep making us smile, Norm. Really, what I'm saying? It was real. Like,
You're real.
I feel, really good about what I was able to do in school. Like, I didn't, again, if I had an enemy, he or she, I don't really know but if I had somebody that really didn't like me, I mean, it was probably like a hint of, I'll say, jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Just like a hint, because I ain't had nothing to really be jealous of. But I didn't do nobody wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, so why you don't like me? What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't me. Like, I don't do nothing. Like, I'm just out here. You know,
that's cool.
So that's the same cat I am today.
That you are today.
Yeah, like I don't.
So would there be anything that you would tell younger Norm to now today to older Norm?
Oh yeah. I did, and that's my son. So my son is a straight A student, you know, and it's not because, and the best part about that, and you know, you can fact check this, you can call Jay right now, put him on live, whatever. The one thing about it is he enforces it. He tells me, you know, Dad, you know, I appreciate, you know, because I did what I knew. You know, my mom was tough. She was a disciplinarian or whatever. So I took that and I added this education component because he is proof to me that had somebody done the same thing to me that I would have had straight A's. You can, you know, like you can, you know, we all got our shortcomings or whatever the case may be. But if you have that structure, you know what I'm saying? You could do it. Both of my kids are straight A students. You know what I'm saying? And I don't that's big. My kids,
that's an amazing accomplishment.
And they're not just taking regular courses. My daughter is, you know, in the 8th grade taking 11th grade math. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And still getting straight A's. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they are well ahead. So to your question, to your point, I do advise my children differently because I know better. You know what I'm saying? And so that's really what
you know
it's
better,
supposed
you
to
do
be.
better.
Yeah, like, you know, like if I had my mom did everything under the sun. She did the best she could.
Was she a single parent?
So that's kind of like double-edged sword. So she, for the most part, you know, like my stepfather has been in my life since I can remember, 4 or 5 years old. My biological father has been in my life, you know, forever. He's never like, you know, like if you knew or went to any Romulus Flyer games or whatever, my dad was that uncle, right? So he was the one up there recording every single game, rain, sleet, or snow. He was there through the thick and thin. So, you know, like she wasn't single mom by like today's standards, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I had the support of, you know, my, you know,
I mean, you
could
still be have co-parents and still be a single
they
parent.
They were co-parenting there, but again, they were young. So
absolutely,
that I went through that, you know, what your daddy say, what your mama say when I leave and go from one house to the other, stuff like that.
And you're the oldest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Outside of my adopted brother. My adopted brother Sean is, you know, older than me. So, but yeah, you know, so that's what I would, you know, back to my kids and stuff like that. Like I actually would and just do what I'm doing. Like, you know, so I told their asses I'm not paying for no college. I don't care. I told them this when they was young. And I'm serious. I'm not paying for it. One, because I only really like believe in college in the sense that I think it's great for the mental, for the experience, for the social experience. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I mean, it's
not
cool.
in today's world.
No,
in today's world, it's a complete different world. Like it's not the same as even when we were kids. Like I remember growing up, my parents were like college. Went to college, got a degree. Ton of student loans for something that I'm not even doing right now.
You weren't even thinking about it. I got a little piece of paper I could throw darts at that.
Exactly, because I'm not even doing what I went to college for. So I think that whole, you know, world experience has changed so much because that's not the world that we live in anymore.
Yeah, like, you know, going in debt. Like, and again, somebody got to do it. You know, we need doctors, we need nurses, we need lawyers, attorneys, the whole nine. And you do have to get that upper level.
It should be if you have that passion, though.
Absolutely.
Like, if you have that passion where you've been wanting to be a lawyer since you were a kid and that's what you want to do. But for kids to, I don't even know what I want to do, but I'm going to college. Like, it makes no sense.
It makes no sense, Jay. You just lost 40,000 on that.
Oh, way more than that nowadays.
I'm talking about on first semester.
Oh, okay, because I'm like way more than that nowadays.
Yeah, so, but that's what it is. I mean, my kids, I think that they're going to figure it out. But, you know, I'm holding their hand the whole time.
What do they want to do when they grow up?
they are indifferent. My son initially wanted to be like a marine biologist, you know, until he started.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, then he looked up the money. You know what I'm saying?
It just sounds like a lot of money.
I think everybody does. You just Google like what makes
the most money.
What makes the most money?
I did that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because even my son was like, I want to be an electrician, and I'm like, okay, but do you know what it takes to do that? Like, it's not like you just go into the field and it's the money's there. Like, there's still a process that you have to go through.
And it's not that, though. So what he realized after, like, going through it and looking it up a little bit more, he realized, like, it's not that type of paper. Like, it just sound good. You know? Yeah.
So the name sounds good.
Yeah, it sound important. So, you know, today, I don't know. I honestly, like, my thing is, regardless of what they want to do, they will be set up. Like, I'm huge on my legacy. So, you know, like, the real estate game turned me on to a whole different, you know, mindset.
So neither one of them want to be in real estate?
My son actually at his he was in the Boys and Girls Club, and they asked the kids what they want to be. A lot of them wanted to be like gamers and, you know, YouTubers and stuff like that years ago, and he told them that he wanted to be a real estate agent.
Really?
Yeah. But
that's changed.
I'd rather be I don't want him to be a real estate agent. I want him to be something different. You know? I want to be a investor, a property owner, you know, stuff like that.
So you do, and I know you do a lot of investing. In investment properties.
Yes.
And we're not talking real estate, but just how did you get to that journey to decide that there was going to be the flip of the real estate world going into investing?
It's literally like just the open book. Like, I mean, you don't know where you're going to be at. When you get in real estate, I know Tyra can attest to this, you know, you start off thinking one thing, and next thing you know, you over here snaking toilets.
Yeah,
you know
it's wherever it leads you.
It's wherever it goes.
Like, you don't know where you, so, I mean, but the thing about real estate is that I don't know the statistics. I'm not good with statistics, but I know that they said something along the lines that, like, everybody who's a tycoon or a multimillionaire or whatever has, like, a big part of their success is real estate related. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, that says something. I mean, you got the Warren Buffetts, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the Donald Trumps, you know, the people, whether they hella respected or not, it don't matter. They got the paper.
I think everyone at some point, like, even in the celebrity world, has some dipping and dabbling into real estate.
You don't even know about it.
And you don't, because they don't talk about it for sure.
Yeah. So Norm, what's something that no one knows about you? I know you're an open book, but...
Okay, so I'll give you two things off the top.
Oh, we got two?
I'll give you two. I'm really an introvert.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
It didn't come across.
Yeah, I would have never.
A lot of introverts don't come across that way, though.
Yeah, my kids think I'm crazy when I say that, but I am. Like, I'm.
But
not
what makes you an
really...
introvert? Like, what gives you that characteristic or that category?
So, I know how to turn it on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you got to perform, when you got to do what you got to do, there was an expectation put on you and stuff like that, like, you just got to make shit happen. Like, I don't know how to not make shit happen.
I get
that.
What I'm saying?
This is my first podcast, right? You know what I'm saying? First of many, you know.
There we go.
So I appreciate y'all for bringing me on, having me out here. This is dope, right?
Yeah.
I got a little, you know, nervous, like, on my way. Like, I got home. I promise you, I got in bed. I was like, damn, let me go to sleep right quick. I don't take naps.
Let me go to sleep early. Let me get my rest.
I don't take naps, you know. And I was
let me make sure I'm well rested.
What you well rested for? Like, what are?
It
was just the mindset of thinking you had to be.
You know, you create this false mindset that, like, somebody has these expectations of you, and you know what I'm saying. Don't nobody care about me for real like that. Like, I make that
internalize.
So, you know, even on the way, you know, over here, I'm like, man, my stomach wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I stopped and grabbed my Wakanda water.
Wakanda water over there.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to y'all.
We don't know what it ain't really Wakanda, but that's what we named it.
Right, it's so right. I'm just looking at it.
I know. I'm still trying to figure out what it is. It does look like Wakanda,
how do you say
I'm not trying to say it.
I can't say
Wakia? I don't.
Wakia.
Wakia? Is that what it is? Wakia?
Is that alkaline?
Wakanda.
Oh, volcanic.
Volcanic. It's not. It's the.
Yeah.
So he went for the big gusto.
Volcanic
water.
That expensive water.
And he hit me up for $3.59, and I'm not fucking with you on Romulus on Wayne Road Shell gas station, because I just bought one earlier and it was $2.99.
They text us.
Yeah, why you doing this like that, man? So that's the thing.
Okay,
like,
so you're an introvert.
I'm really an introvert. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the first thing.
Yeah.
The other thing is I am a very much cannabis enthusiast. You know, like I've been in the space before it was like cool. You know what I'm saying? Like before it was the thing to do. You know? Like,
Yeah. How long would you say? When did?
Shit.
Before it became legal?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was limiting.
He was in Lebanon in 4th grade. Didn't you forget that part? Fourth grade.
I say about for real, about somewhere between like 15 and 17 years. You know,
Okay.
like, I've kind of like elevated in that space. You know, and it's a dog world though. You know, like I got I've been trying to like kind of cross this, it's tough, what I'm saying? Like you got to do so much and, be involved with the right people. I used to grow. I started off in basements. Then I bought houses that me and my partners, like completely demolished. So the outside of a house looked exactly like a house, just,
but
and
the inside
was a factory. Like we would literally put like $150,000, $200,000 worth of just shit.
That's cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So went from that to actually like a couple of buildings and stuff like that. So I had some fun with it, you know what I'm saying? My reign may it's not exactly where I want it to be, but I still am in the game. I've become very, very close. Like I said, it's very cutthroat. I will when I make it, I'm talking and I'm telling my story. So if you ever did me greasy, you better believe I'm putting you on blast. So
who you talking?
I know he's talking to somebody in that phone. He does look in that phone. So let's go back to it. When I said to you, tell me what lemon is, and I directly said that to you. I want to know what lemon is, and tell me what your response was, because I think it was an amazing response. So let's put it out there. Tell me what lemon is.
I don't know, like lemon. I mean, what time you eat? Because now I got lemon juice in me, so I don't know what I told you at that point. But I mean, lemon is.
What did he tell you?
You told me lemon is everything. Lemon is it's all it's everything.
But when you think about it, the lemon brings out like the flavor and any type of
flavor. You said it's everything.
It's whatever you make it, like for real, like like it's just this. It's this aura. It's this like euphoric state. It's this, it's just being real, raw, whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? Like whether you, shy,
and we need more of that.
You can be compassionate. You can do whatever. Like you don't have to be
yourself.
anything. Yeah, it's just whoever the hell you are. You know what I'm saying? And like so.
I like that.
I love it.
That's just what it is. Like
and that's what I loved about your answer. You said lemon is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
Like
and people.
And I love that, and I think it's great.
In the public, and what's up, lemon pepper? What's up, lemon? You know what I'm saying? I love it. My wife.
Is that like an ego stroke? Like when somebody says that?
It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I told you that it wasn't a good feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just for somebody to
what's
recognize
relatable?
You. Yeah.
Right.
So somebody, homie of mine, actually seen my wife, and she was out at the club or something like that, and they called her Mrs. Lemon Pepper. My wife hates.
She
hate lemon pepper. She don't fuck with lemon pepper at all. She's like why does anybody?
So
are
you lemon? Are you that at home? Like or is that a different?
No,
or you always like lemon?
Like I'm a disciplinarian and I am a good time at home too. You know what I'm saying? So kind of both.
I think that's an amazing balance because I think that it needs to happen more. Like to have that balance and be.
And it was before. I don't know how much time we got to know like that. I did want to say and show y'all something real quick. So I'm wearing my.
I'm looking at them for the time. What do you got, Will?
Where are we at?
We got 3
minutes. All right, we got 3 minutes.
So I'm gonna wrap it up real quick.
So he brought something.
Know about this. Yeah, this is my son. So my son and his partner are kind of entrepreneurs as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna zip this up. So they got this. This is their hoodie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
$1 Million Mindset.
Oh, that's what's up.
Saying.
Yep. Shout out to $1 Million Mindset.
Yep. And then.
So that's what he want to do. So he want to do that.
He is an entrepreneur.
Is he an entrepreneur?
Yeah.
That's
he got
cool.
a little clothing line, and I'm gonna give y'all the website so y'all can post that up.
Yes, please.
Go ahead.
If you buy anything, if you can feel it in your heart or in your pockets, grab one of my kids' hoodies. This is the first one. It's the original. It got some cool stuff on the back, but they shit is a lot better now. They have been progressing.
Okay.
And I will donate because I don't sell. So this is a product that I have. Sorry, it doesn't have the label on it at the moment. I'm actually kind of doing some redesigning, but it is. This is not made in your basement. This is some real. My guy is a biochemist from the state of University of Michigan.
Okay.
This is real THC infused. This is lemonade.
Lemonade.
You know what I'm saying? Not lemonade.
And that's your
this
product.
This
And
is
that's
one of Lemon's products. You know what I'm saying? Ask about me. And
That's
this
what's up.
this will get you together. This
Okay.
is yeah, so it's kind of like, warm and get you right where you need to be. And they rushing me, so
All
I love it. I love it.
All right, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Well,
Perfect. Well, thank you for
Yes.
being
Thank
on the
you so
Thank
podcast.
you
much.
so
We
much.
enjoyed
Thank you.
Yeah.
You brought the energy.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Realest People in Real Estate podcast. Shout out to our preferred lender, Becky Alley. And stay tuned for next week's podcast. We're going to be going live at Creator Camp.
Creator Camp.
Posting
Yes.
up live, getting some people chatting on there. So we'll see you guys then.
Have a great
All
one.
right.
Appreciate
Bye, y'all.
y'all.
Bye, guys.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Absolutely.
That's a wrap. Woo!